Welcome Biker. Lovers, tonight's tale is about a locket that holds more than memories. It holds you. Don't open it. This is the Cursed Locket. Mithila was cleaning out her grandmother's attic, a space filled with forgotten treasures and the scent of old wood. Among the dusty relics, she found a heavy silver locket, its surface etched with strange, unfamiliar symbols. It felt unusually warm in her hand, almost as if it had a life of its own. Without a second thought, she slipped the cool chain around her neck, the weight of it settling against her skin. That very night, her dreams took a dark turn. She found herself in a shadowy, empty room where a figure lurked in the corners, its form indistinct, but its presence overwhelming. It whispered her name, a sound that seemed to echo inside her own mind. Mithila. In the dream, the locket on her chest began to glow with a faint, sickly light, its chain tightening ever so slightly. She woke up with a gasp, heart pounding, her hand flying to her throat. The locket was still there, warm and heavy. She glanced around her room, but it was empty. Was it just a nightmare? She tried to rationalize it. Why does this feel so wrong? It's just jewelry. But the feeling of dread wouldn't leave her. She went to the bathroom to take it off, but the clasp was stuck, refusing to budge no matter how hard she pulled. As she stared into the mirror, her own reflection seemed to hold her gaze for a moment too long. Its eyes weren't quite hers. Then the whisper returned, clearer and closer this time, slithering into her ears. "Open me." A sudden chill swept through the room, raising goosebumps on her arms. The next night, the dreams grew darker, more vivid. The shadowy figure was closer now, its face still hidden in darkness, but it was holding a locket identical to hers. The whispers were no longer just in her dreams. They were inside her head, a constant, insidious murmur. "You're mine." She jolted awake, drenched in a cold sweat. Her eyes fell to her chest. The locket was open. Inside, where a tiny portrait should have been, there was a mirror. But it didn't reflect her face. It reflected something twisted, a distorted shadow that seemed to writhe just beneath the surface. Panic seized her. "Get away from me. I don't want this." She ripped the locket from her neck and threw it across the room, hearing it clatter against the wall. A wave of relief washed over her, but it was short-lived. A moment later, she felt the familiar weight on her chest. The locket was back, nestled against her skin as if it had never left. The mirrors in her house now all showed the same terrifying image, not her own reflection, but that distorted, smiling thing. The voice was a constant command now, loud and demanding. "Look closer." Out of the corner of her eye, shadows danced and moved, brushing against her skin with icy fingers. Desperate, she ran back to the attic, hoping to find some clue, some answer in her grandmother's things. But the boxers were all empty. The locket on her chest began to pulse with a malevolent light, and the shadows in the room grew solid, their forms coalescing as they circled her, chanting her name in a chorus of horrifying whispers. The locket's voice became a roar in her mind, drowning out her own screams, pulling her consciousness into an endless, suffocating darkness. The shadows merged with her, their profound cold sinking into her bones, into her very soul. Then she fell silent. The locket snapped shut with a definitive click. When she stood up again, her movements were stiff, unnatural. Her eyes were wrong. Her smile was too still. The locket lies in that attic, waiting for a new wearer, a new victim. So if you ever find it, leave it be. Don't put it on, because it's already watching you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the dark, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Tell us in the comments, would you wear that locket? Sleep tight, and maybe check your jewelry.